So to access your lessons and your learning material online, we're using a piece of software called Teams. Some of you might already know how to use it, but I'm just going to talk you through the features that will be on there and what your teachers will be uploading for you. So to access it, you need to go onto the internet. I would use Google Chrome if you can, and type in Office 365. You need to go to the link that says Office 365 Login. Click on that, and then it will ask you to sign in. You need to sign in using your school email. So your school email will be your username and then this here. So everyone has the ending exactly the same. And then it will ask you for your password. And then for your password, you need to type in the password that you use to log onto the computers at school. And then click sign in. If you are using a smartphone, or you are using an iPad or a tablet, you need to go onto the App Store and download the Teams app, and then it will ask you to do the same thing. Okay, once you've logged into Teams, you're going to go into Office 365, you're going to go across to Teams here, which is this app. Again, if you're on your smartphone or your tablets, this is the app that you are downloading. So click that and get that open. Okay, once you're logged in, it will ask you, it will show you a big page full of all the teams that you're part of. So you'll have teams for each of your subjects. It will say your lesson and the teacher that you have. Okay, so if you click on the team, you will have channels on the left hand side. So you've got your general channel, and then you should have, if you click on where it says hidden channels, or you might have a list here, these should be your topics within that subject. So for example, computing, I've got 2 topics here that I would like this student to work on. If you click on the general channel, across here you've got some tabs that you're going to use. So the first one is posts. So this is where you can talk to your teacher, you can ask them any questions, if you need any help with anything. This is where all your news feed is. So if your teacher's given you an assignment, or they've put up any resources or links that they want you to access, that will appear on here. So if you need any help, this is where you would post to. Can you just be careful that these are monitored? They're monitored by the school, they're monitored by the staff. So anything you type on here needs to be appropriate. Once you've had a look through posts, you've also got files. So in the files tab, you will have revision material, you'll have PowerPoint, you'll have lessons, depending on how your class teachers have set these up. The one that says class materials, anything in there you cannot edit, you can just have a look at. Any of these other folders here, if there's anything in here, to be able to use them, if there's worksheets, you have to click on it and then click download here and download the file to your computer. Download the file, and you just click on it, it will open over here, and that's not what you want, because people in that team will be able to edit that one document, and you need your own copy of the document. So make sure you click download on the files that you need to download. Again, if you're using this on your phone or your tablet, what you can do is just open them, and you can print screen them on your phones. You can download them if you want to on your phones as well, they will still work. But you can print screen them, and you can edit them on your phone using like your draw tool or your markup tool, and then you can re-upload them to Teams, which I'll show you how to do in a little bit. So that's your files. You've also got a tab called Class Notebook. So the Class Notebook is your personal exercise book. So this is a digital exercise book. So you can do everything online. So you need to click the arrow here to get this open, and then you click on your name, and then you should see some sections here. Okay, so you might have ones for different lessons or for different topics. It's absolutely fine. This is just how I set the one up for computing. So you click on the section that you need to go to, and then what you can do here is build up your pages. So there's an option here to add pages. Do not add sections. Your teacher adds sections. You add the pages. So for example, if you're making revision notes and the first topic is hardware and software, you would write that in the title, and then on here you can make notes. So if you click anywhere on the screen, a text box will appear. You can also copy and paste pictures in from the internet. You can use the draw tool, which you can make notes, you can do mind maps with, and so on. You've got mathematical symbols if you're using this for maths. Once you've used your draw tool, you need to click back on this option if you want to type again. So there's lots of things that you can do to your exercise book here. Okay. And on the insert section, you can add links, you can add pictures, files, tables, if you want to organise your notes a bit better. So there's my first page on hardware and software. Then I might want to add a second page about the CPU, and so on. So all of these are just pages in your book. Okay. Your teacher will give you feedback on that. We'll look through that to make sure that you're filling that out and you're doing any assignments that they want you to complete in your OneNote, in your class notebook. The next tab that I'm going to show you is assignments. So your teachers are going to be using this quite a lot to set you tasks. So for example, this student for computing has got one assignment. So you click on that, it'll say lesson 1 hardware, complete the lesson in the computer systems channel. So there'll be a lesson in here that they need to complete the thinking map as part of the lesson, and submit here. So the teacher will give you a task. They might add a piece of like a worksheet on here or something for you to fill out. Then you just click add work on here, and you can upload your work that you've done. You can upload it from OneDrive, or you can upload it from your computer. Again, if you're doing this from your phone, you can just upload from this device. So if you've handwritten your work, and you can take a picture on your phone or your iPad or your tablet, and then you can just use this to upload the picture. That's absolutely fine. Okay. And then you click turn in once you've done it. And then your teacher will be notified that you have done that assignment. Okay. And then you'll have a list of all the completed assignments that you've done. So these will go on lesson by lesson or week by week, so you need to keep checking your assignments for each subject. So that's all on the general tab. Like I said, your teachers might have created some extra channels for you, so these will be your different topics. So the first topic here, if we go to computer systems, you'll have just these couple of tabs. So your lessons will be in files. Lesson 1 hardware and software, the PowerPoints will be in there, the worksheets will be in there, and anything you need for that lesson. And the same goes for the next subject as well. Files, and then all your files will be in there for those lessons. You can go back onto all teams at any point, and you should get notifications up here if your teacher has assigned you something. Or if not, you just need to go back in and you need to check them. You can check your overall assignments in here. So if you don't want to go into each individual team and check if you've got an assignment, you can just click on the assignments tab, and all of the assignments that you've been set, you can check from here. So we'll check this class. No, nothing left to return because we've already completed it. Let's go back. And then you might want to check a different class. No assignments for this yet. No assignments for this. Okay, so just make sure that you keep checking those assignments and keep checking in your teams under files and assignments.